and Wes, Chris, Preston, Pearson, all here with you in the Herndon Chevy Studios. Thanks for making us a part of your morning here. A lot of Gator Bowl talk today. Everybody's back from Christmas. I found out yesterday that Wes and Chris have been here all week anyway, because I've been slacking. Appreciate it. And y'all have just been like flying solo, yeah? Y'all don't need me.
Yep.
How's it been?
Well, I guess we'll have to take votes and let the people decide. I'm sure they can weigh in and let us know how we did.
Well, I'm 100% sure that people are going to vote for just like less of me, more of you guys. I appreciate y'all giving the people what they want. And in our absence, y'all have a good Christmas.
Great Christmas. Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Recovered?
They gave us the keys to this place for a couple of days. I don't know if that was smart or not, but
yeah,
we didn't burn it down. So
I was gonna say, if y'all want to drive, like, go for it. Like, y'all can do all the like in and out of breaks and stuff, like the fun parts if you want, and y'all can just ask me the hard questions, play my role, put me on the spot. Chris, who's calling plays tomorrow?
Ooh.
See, like that.
Yeah. Pearson, who's calling plays tomorrow? We'll do that.
Frank Beamer.
That would be cool. Give him
Why
a
not?
headset.
Yeah.
There would be nothing. I mean, hire him for a game.
None of the players, best I can tell, and I think I've sifted through most of the media from practices, the players have done a good job of keeping the secret. No one's revealed it yet. I feel like Christian Beal-Smith almost said something the other day. He was like, yeah, just whoever's calling plays. And I kind of paused to make sure. He's like, did I give too much away? Like, yeah, no, we're good.
Did he have like a shot collar on?
He didn't even call a name either. But he's still like super colorful.
Somebody is going to call plays.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a secret, is it?
I don't know.
They're just going to let Spencer go up there or do the old Madden random play.
Yeah. Did y'all
Madden
ever
help.
ask Madden or ask Corso or whoever?
No.
Do you get automatically booted off the game if you get caught asking Madden?
Yeah, you don't deserve to play.
I mean, the calls they play are, it's like 2nd and 7, and it's like ask Madden. It's like spike. It's like I'm not going to do that. I'll do anything else besides that.
I like to run the fake spike though. I would run that sometime.
I think it was NCAA 2003, where the fake spike was just unstoppable. Like the defense just bid on it every single time. Totally broke the game. I think they fixed that in later.
Let me
editions.
just say, the fake spike isn't used near enough in football. In real football,
I agree.
Like I feel like you could definitely get some defensive guys sort of just being a little lax. Maybe a defensive lineman that takes a play off, as defensive linemen tend to do.
Okay, wait.
Ooh.
Listen, if we have a hint that this may be a play, we can sort of give about 50% of the effort and just, kind of chest bump a little bit. It would work.
That's fair. Once your tank's empty, you're not getting it back.
Correct.
That's the thing. Quick word association game. When I say fake spike, Chris, what do you think of?
The Dolphins.
Okay.
That with Dan Marino.
Dan Marino.
Okay. Wes?
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I guess I've probably seen that on YouTube. That wasn't the first thing. Matthew Stafford did it a couple years ago when he was still with the Lions, which is what I thought of.
Okay.
The Lions were beating somebody?
No, they weren't.
Not the Panthers, baby.
In classic Lions fashion, it was, they were down by like probably 21, and then Matthew Stafford led them on a huge garbage time comeback. They just actually won that game. And it was on a fake spike. Like he threw the game-winning touchdown.
I remember that.
On a fake spike.
I remember that now that you said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an awesome play.
But Wes, I think you're right. Like that's a really underutilized part of the game. That and maybe the fake kneel before halftime.
See, I would love to see that. You do a little and then you have your wide receiver on the outside kind of just hesitate a little bit and then just straight go route, run right by everybody.
What if Dow Loggins came in? He's like, you know what? We're really going to utilize a lot more faking, play actions, fake spikes, fake kneels. We're going to do it all.
Pete Limbo's onto something here. We're faking everything all the time.
Just come out. It's like 2nd and 9, like first drive of the game, fake spike.
Are they in victory formation?
Yeah, victory.
Why is the punt team coming out on first
down?
We
get in victory on the first play of the game to let the other team know that we plan on winning at the end of the game. See, it's all a mindset.
I'm surprised Steve Spurrier never did that. Just like literally first time you get the ball, kneel on the first play of the game and just win anyway. He's so disrespectful.
They did like to call timeout on the first play of the game.
Yeah.
Oof.
Sometimes
Twice.
2 in a row.
Oof.
Preston, did y'all ever run one of those? Because I feel like there are no rules in high school football. It's like whatever fake you can dream up, like you can do it. Did y'all ever run one of those like, oh, coach, I'm not supposed to be on the field. Jog off the sideline kind of trick plays.
We never ran that one, but Jeff Scott did have a high propensity to call fakes. We ran a double reverse throwback pass, and it worked.
Wow.
Which was absolutely ridiculous.
Wait, so it was reverse, and then a throwback, and then a pass?
Yes.
So you had to throw that ball like 20 yards farther than you normally would have.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, I don't remember who this was or where this was, just saw it on YouTube one time. It was the wrong ball, where the center does like an alternate snap where he just like, and then he's like, oh, sorry, wrong ball. And then he just takes off. There are no rules in high school football. That's amazing.
Well, did y'all see the play yesterday where what was this, Texas Tech? I don't know. I saw it on
Texas Tech
Twitter.
and Ole Miss?
Where dude does a couple little motions, then he runs under center like they're going to do the trick play where you motion under center and then do the little now quarterback sneak when the regular quarterback is still in shotgun. Then they snapped it through that guy's legs as a shotgun snap.
Wow.
And then ran the ball to the outside because everybody was inside.
Texas Tech ran that play.
I think.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I think.
My favorite, or I don't know, one of my
It
favorites.
might have been a fever dream.
Y'all remember? Y'all remember when PC played Wake Forest several years ago? Y'all okay?
Was that with the guy that never punts?
No, y'all remember? I think it might have been him, but I can't remember. But they threw, so it was like a throwback. Basically, you know how you'll just throw a screen out to your receiver and then he throws the ball downfield. It's like that, but the quarterback bounced it.
Yes,
to the receiver.
Yeah,
and just completely amazing. Like how do you? It was so perfect. Like how do you bounce that ball?
What a flex! I've seen people do that with a frisbee, never with a football.
I mean, it was an amazing. And then everybody like stopped playing. Like even the wide receivers, like, oh, that's incomplete.
I feel like it would be harder with a frisbee, honestly. Like
the frisbee, you can throw
perfectly.
You throw it. I can't remember the name of the. I have to get some of my ultimate friends to weigh in.
Yeah,
and it pops back up. You know,
that's cool. Yeah, with the football though, like if you're off like 3 degrees and the nose goes into the ground, that's just like a terrible fumble. You know what my favorite trick play is? Where you get together on the kickoff and you all huddle up and you pass the ball around and then you fumble it, like Clemson did.
The scrum huddle.
Yeah, but with the fumble at the end.
The only thing I heard when I was listening to you, say that was, how much practice time did we waste figuring out how to throw the ball off the ground? Like,
well, I think it was their only touchdown. So I guess it was worth it, but maybe they spent so much time they couldn't do anything else.
That feels like something that the kickers do when real practice is going on.
Right.
Like, we're going to work on skipping the ball.
Yeah.
Like we skip rocks on the lake.
I was actually going to say that's why most teams aren't good at special teams, because that's what they do.
Yeah.
And Pete Limbo's like, no, we're going to take these 15 minutes instead of working on this skip pass play. We're going to block a punt.
Yeah. We're going to tackle, like have you practice tackling and knocking the ball out.
Yeah,
things like that.
Seriously. Trick plays. Do we see any tomorrow?
Yes. Bye.
We sure better.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
guys. Yep, there you go.
Okay,
Wes.
that's our first
one.
buy.
We sure better.
The number.
I don't go to bowl games to not see trick plays. Let me tell you that. There better be at least 4 of these things.
4. I was going to set the
Nice
over under
number.
2.5
Nice number.
Combined.
4 combined.
Yeah.
4 combined.
That's a nice number.
Can we get a half in there somewhere?
Now we have to get into what's considered a trick play.
True.
Because
we could have a whole hour on that.
And I know we're coming up on break, but
I've
been doing this radio thing for a minute. Is the Philly special still considered a trick play?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I still don't like that it's called the Philly special, because it's not like they were the first team to do it.
But they were the first team to be successful.
There's a story online that quotes, because Dowell Loggins called that play, I think when he was with the Bears, and they were. I don't remember if what's his name that used to coach with the Eagles got it from Dowell Loggins, or if Dowell Loggins called it after him. But it apparently came from Chad Morris. Actually,
sounds right. That's fair.
That was apparently the first, like the genesis of it. So somebody ran it, and they would call it Clemson.
Yeah.
And then
wait a second, Connor Shaw caught one of those in a bowl game for a touchdown.
Was it the same play?
It was not the same exact
I don't think it was
play,
the same exact.
I mean, teams have been running the throwback to the
throwback
quarterback forever.
I think it was against Nebraska, because Connor Shaw ran past and caught a touchdown in that game. and it was right on the goal line. It was a very
Is
similar
it
kind of
Nebraska
play.
or Wisconsin? It was one of those
Yeah,
red
one
and
of those
white
two.
teams.
Well, clearly we need to define what a trick play is.
Yeah, so that's a trick play. Fake punts, fake field goals, trick plays. A reverse isn't a trick play, but a double reverse is a trick play, right?
Yes.
Anything that involves a pass from a non-quarterback is a trick
Is a
play.
flea flicker a trick play?
Yes.
It's a pass from a quarterback, though. What about who was it?
Anything that has an extra toss and then a
Extra
pass.
toss.
Was it Mississippi State that ran the fake flea flicker?
Yes.
That's amazing. Did y'all see that? The running back turned around and did a whole fake pitch, and everyone just bit on that and ran over to get
worked?
what's his face, huh?
It worked?
Yeah, he
It
ran for
did.
20 yards after that.
Is the jump pass a trick play?
Yes.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
does
It's
it-
a non-quarterback.
Well, wait, is it the
Correct.
QB? Is it
yeah,
a
but
big,
a flea flicker is a pass from the quarterback.
but it involves an extra toss. Anything that involves an extra toss with the pass is a trick play.
Mm-hmm.
An extra handoff with a pass, an extra toss, double pass, which really isn't a double pass, but
If later we do some buy or sell, and I set it at 3.5, are all three of you going to buy that?
Do we spoil it right now?
Well, I'm just trying to get a sense because we'll say we're going to set it at 3.5, and there's going to be one play where it's
we're gonna fight about it. when we
yeah,
come
we're
back.
going to have to come back here on I think Tuesday actually, but we're going to have to come back here and really litigate whether or not it was a trick play. But
And I'm
I'm
okay with
thinking
that.
about
Big man catching pass. That's a trick play, right?
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What about a defensive end throwing a pass into the end zone?
It's a horrible play.
Y'all let us know what you think. Hook and ladder a trick play?
Yes.
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 Yeah, that is an underutilized play. Going
Yes,
back to my rugby
it is.
theory.
You got to dust through your 1985 Oklahoma playbook to find that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still readily available.
Well, that was the beauty of Boise State running it against Oklahoma for that touchdown to send that game into overtime. Amazing. Best football game I've ever seen. 2007 Fiesta Bowl. Shout out. I think it was played in 2008, maybe. I can't remember.
That was a great game.
803-404-6100. We'll talk about the Gator Bowl, unless you want to keep talking about trick plays, but I think we'll talk about the Gator Bowl. What Wes and Chris have heard from Gator Bowl practice, who's calling the plays, what's the offense going to look like. Maybe most importantly, we'll start with this on the other side. If Carolina wins the Gator Bowl, will they win it on offense or will they win it on defense? 803-404-6100. Love Chevy phone line, Firehouse Subs text line, Twitter, at Pearson Fowler, at Coach P Tweets, at Wes Mitchell GC, at GC Chris Clark.
The Early Game with Bill Gunter and Jen Jensen.
You know, you look at the way they recruit and you can kind of make your mark. Hello?
No, I was listening. I was listening to Red's take on the whole situation.
Exactly.
That was a very spirit. Either Red completely disagreed with you or was behind you cheering. That's my dad. That's a great point, Dad. You keep making that point.
He's gotten bad, man. He's like, he follows me outside and then he wants a treat and he barks until I give him a treat. And half the time he keeps barking. So I don't know.
It sounds like
Not
working
bad.
with Bill first thing every morning.
That is kind of Jen. I really bother Jen until I get a treat each and every morning. So I
He begs a lot.
On your home of the Gamecocks. 107.5 The Game.
This is Damon Amendolara with your CBS Sports Minute. The Raiders have put Derek Carr in the friend zone. We're not breaking up, but we're keeping our options open. They don't want Carr to be injured in these final two games, or they're on the hook for a lot of cash next season. So instead, they'll see if there's a better solution over the next month, and that's when the inevitable breakup will eventually happen. This is Damon Amendolara.
Are you ready? Stock up and save big now, store-wide at the Lowe's Truckload Event. For a limited time, save up to 50% on select tools and accessories from the brands you trust. And buy a DeWalt 12-inch dual bevel miter saw and get an adjustable stand for free. Plus, get deals on appliances, bath, and more. Head to your local Lowe's or visit Lowe's.com to shop the Truckload Event today. While supplies last, selection varies by location. Valid 12/29 through 1/11.
The new year is here. Time for a change. Start a recession-resistant new career in the high-demand IT field with My Computer Career. In just months, already in IT? Build your cybersecurity skills and prep for thousands of open positions employers nationwide are desperate to fill. Attend classes live online or on campus, and financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the GI Bill. Make this your year. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. That's mycomputercareer.edu.
The demand for your used car is at an all-time high, and it's never been worth more. Herndon Chevrolet needs your trade. We'll buy your car, even if you don't buy ours. And to prove it, we're willing to beat any written offer by $500. That's right. We'll beat any written offer by $500. Visit Herndon Chevrolet today.
Herndon Chevrolet, Herndon makes you wanna smile. Smile.
803-630-5929 for more details. Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur with words from another happy payroll customer.
I've used it for a year now, and I've worried 0 time. I just enter in the time, it's calculated, and it's taken out of bank account, and it's just done. I love it.
Visit us at patriotsoftware.com. Use promo code RADIO and get 2 months of payroll free. That's patriotsoftware.com.
Accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Apply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. Visit ISSA online for details.
Tired of the 9-to-5 grind? Looking for something different that's flexible, fulfilling, and pays well? How'd you like to get paid to work out? Now you can with ISSA, the global leader in personal fitness certification.
There's a huge demand for certified personal trainers right now. And once you get ISSA certified, they guarantee you'll get a job. Trainers can make as much as $200 an hour. Yes, I said $200 an hour. And with ISSA, you can be certified in as little as 4 weeks. Just text BENCH to 323232 now to get started for free. You do everything at your own pace and 100% online.
Pursue your passion in specializations like yoga, nutrition, or strength training. Live life on your terms. Get certified and train like you want. Start your own business, work at a gym, or make health and fitness your side hustle. Whatever works for you. Just don't wait.
Get started today and be certified in as little as 4 weeks. Just text BENCH to 323232 right now to get started for free. Text the word BENCH to 323232. Text BENCH to 323232.
You do not want to miss this. Before 2022 is over, you can get 22% off your carpet, air duct, upholstery, and tile cleaning from Zerorez Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning. Start 2023 off right by already having your home insanely clean with Zerorez. To save, you must complete your cleaning by New Year's Eve. So schedule now before all the spots are gone. Use promo code N22 at ZerorezColumbia.com to save 22% off your booking. That's promo code N22 at ZerorezColumbia.com.
Hey, who wants to make a resolution they can keep? Let's resolve to eat better pizza. Come on, you can do it with the Mellow Mushroom Pizza Bakers. Let's start slow with the crust. We'll hand toss that spring water dough just for you. Then add the freshest ingredients and serve it hot. Now, lift it. You're doing it. It's a change of pizza lifestyle. Happy New You from the Mellow Mushroom in the Vista and on Sunset in Lexington.
Broadcasting live from the Herndon Chevrolet Studios. This is 1075 The Game. Stop by or shop online today and see why Herndon Chevrolet makes you smile.
It's the Gamecock Central Takeover Hour.
Presented by Firehouse Subs. Founded by firemen with Pearson Fowler,
Chris Clark, and Wes Mitchell.
On the home of the Gamecocks.
1075 The Game.
22 minutes after 11 o'clock on a Thursday morning, and welcome back into the Gamecock Central Takeover Hour. Pearson, Preston, Wes, Chris, all back together again here in the Herndon Chevy Studios. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Mike Yuva texted me earlier, driving through, tuning in. Glad to have him back in town. I guess maybe headed down to Jacksonville. I don't know. I got to text him back. But Mike,
he is.
Appreciate you listening. Yeah, good. I know he'll enjoy the warm weather. It'll be a far cry from what he's gotten used to this fall. But appreciate all of you being back with us here. It's good to be back. We'll be talking about the Gator Bowl more, of course, as we get closer and closer to the game. Want to remind you, if you are in Jacksonville or headed down there, like Mike is, like a few of you, got a text here from Danny who said the 95 is a parking lot after the St. George exit. Not a surprise there. But for Danny and Mike and everybody else that's making their way down there, don't forget to join Heath Klein live this afternoon from 3 to 6 at Sneakers Sports Grill in Jacksonville. He's broadcasting live. That's 111 Beach Boulevard. So if you're near the beach, going to the beach, check out Heath Klein.
Shout out to anybody listening on the road. We got the St. George. Is anybody closer to? If we can get some checkpoints, maybe Walterboro, Buford.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just get some checkpoints going down 95 to see how that's stacking up.
A little roll
appreciate
call.
you.
Yeah.
Give us an update on that, and hopefully that we got people listening on the app too. I don't know where our actual radio signal goes out. Maybe we got some people on the app. There's people even further down the road, but
yeah,
I've heard it's awful. But anything you say that was on Beach Boulevard? Any road named Beach Boulevard? Like I'm here for this.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter
there
what
now.
beach.
Well, actually, I don't know if he's there now, but he'll be there at 3. Eric checking in says, 95 pro tip, got on West Frontage Road somewhere around mile marker 35. No traffic. Obviously parallel to 95 because it's a frontage road. Said could see we were traveling much faster than the 95 traffic. Just followed the Waze directions. So for everybody that's listening now is going to turn the frontage road into a parking lot, and 95 will be back to normal.
I know you shouldn't have read that tip.
I know. Well, I'm trying to help people out.
He's a man of the people.
Roll call. Let us know where you are and how it's going. Like Orangeburg-ish is probably where the terrestrial signal ends. So if you're listening to us on the way out of town, that's probably when you're going to need to switch over to the app. But it's easier now to do that than it was because the app used to suck. And now it's good. It's really easy to use, especially to find podcasts and stuff. So switch over to the 107.5 The Game app. Real quick, I do want to get to some Gator Bowl. We also have some trick plays from a few texters. First, though, if you want to watch the trick plays, all the trick plays that are going to happen in bowl season, probably on multiple screens and probably beautiful resolution without any Wi-Fi issues, Integrated Media can help you.
They're your guys. Michael, Nathan, their team at Integrated Media. They've been to my home. They can do the same at your home. A variety of projects. Just visit their website at integratedmediainc.com or give them a call at 803-948-8327 to talk to their team and learn more about what they can do at your home. Basically, they can do anything from helping you select a TV, mount the TV, make sure that your internet signal is good enough to stream across multiple devices, or they can do something as complex or something that's complex to you and I as giving you a whole home smart home system. So something like utilizing your smartphone to control your lighting, your thermostat, your sound systems, your TV, security camera, alarm system. Again, integratedmediainc.com. You can go there to learn more about them. Go to their services, smart homes, home theater, audiovisual, TV installation, security, and cameras. You can even check out a gallery on their website of some of the 3D renderings that they've done. That's another cool thing. If you've got a man cave project or something like that, that you would like to talk to those guys about doing, they will give you 3D renderings beforehand, so you can kind of visualize exactly what it will look like. IntegratedMediaInc.com or 803-948-8327.
Let's keep it rolling here because Kevin just called us on the Love Chevy phone line 803-404-6100 wants to share his favorite trick play that he saw in the high school ranks. What you got for us, Kevin?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good,
What's
man. How
up,
are you?
Kevin?
Yeah, this is the funniest thing that ever happened, and probably only person can relate to it. Back in my day, I went to Cleveland, and we played Columbia High.
All right, Kevin, we're having a little bit of a problem with your signal. Can't totally understand you. I don't know if you need to turn your radio down or something. Can't totally hear you, though, so we'd miss the story if we let you finish telling it. So give us a call back. We'll try to get a better connection because I do want to hear your trick point story. A couple more texts here. One of my favorites from the unnamed texter. Still remember the trick play that LSU did against Carolina. Lined up for the field goal. Holder toss it over his head to the kicker for a touchdown. I'm pretty sure the ball bounced too. Was that one of your teams, Preston?
No, it was not. I was watching that on
That
TV.
was 07, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Clifton said, didn't someone run the annexation of Puerto Rico the other day? Have we talked? I feel like you told me what that was. I'd never heard of that.
I don't think
That's
no.
You've never heard of it?
No.
Oh, you never heard of it?
Oh no, it's from
Leave
it
him hanging.
the thing.
Yes, Little Giants.
Yeah. But what is it? I don't remember.
I don't even actually remember that. Was
Draw
that
it
the
up on the board.
Fumblerooski? Was it a Fumblerooski? Or is that a different play in
I
that
think
game?
it's a different play.
I think it's
Okay.
a different play in the because I remember
ran
them
the-
running the Fumblerooski also,
Yeah.
and then the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Somebody right now has been waiting for this moment.
Yeah, they
Why
got
don't you
it.
know what the annexation of Puerto Rico is? I thought
know.
you were experts.
I'm not. not an expert.
How about the special teams trick play Clemson ran? That was a good one, right?
That's what I was saying. The one where you pass the ball around on the kickoff and then fumble it.
Yeah.
What about the fake field goal that was called back against Alabama?
Yeah, Parker White.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Yeah,
that was solid.
The phantom hold. Did they get Jacob August on that? Maybe that was terrible. Statue of Liberty by Boise State, also the same game as the hook and ladder.
Classic.
Fantastic. Brock says they added the Philly special to Madden. Said it never works. The quarterback starts walking up to the line and pretending to talk to the OL, and it looks so fake. Interesting. There you go. That when you ask Madden, that he picks that play every single time. All right. Appreciate it. If y'all have other ones, and if y'all are checking in from on the road, let us know. 803-404-6100. Chris, if Carolina beats Notre Dame tomorrow as about a 2.5-point dog, it will be because of the offense or because of the defense?
I would say the offense. So as a starting point, it's kind of hard. It's hard in general to predict college football games, like just as, a general premise. But I think this one's even more difficult just because both sides are missing key players, integral players. You think about what South Carolina's missing, what Notre Dame's missing. I think South Carolina has the quarterback advantage with how Spencer Rattler has played the past couple weeks of the regular season, his talent level, versus Tyler Buckner, who played in the first 2 games of the season, didn't play that great, and now is back in action for the first time in a while. But both sides, the point is, they have a lot of uncertainty. I do think, though, that when you look at what Carolina's missing defensively, would it be some big surprise if they gave up some yards, gave up some points? No, not really. Not to me. And then you look at the fact that, South Carolina has played better. I realize they have a lot of defections. Some of the guys, a lot of guys that were on the field against Clemson and Tennessee are not going to be on the field, but they do still have Rattler. They do still have Juice Wells. They've got some guys that I think that they can get involved. And so I get more of the feel like if you're making me pick, is this a low scoring game or a higher scoring game? I would lean towards higher scoring. And so for that reason, I'd say South Carolina would have to win with their offense.
Preston, do you have a number rattling around in your head that this game will be played to?
I don't. And that's probably me not being so familiar with Notre Dame very much. I watched them earlier in the year when it kind of looked like they were getting off to a rocky start. And I haven't really watched them throughout the rest of the year, so I'm not exactly sure what they do or who they are. So, no, not yet.
Do you have a number, Wes?
I have a prediction on the game. My number would probably be a little bit higher than my actual prediction as far as, like, if it's a number that I'm saying, all right, if you score this many, I feel pretty comfortable with you winning.
Yeah.
It's kind of high for me.
Does that number start with a 2 or a 3?
Starts with a 3.
So the over-under is 51.5, which feels low to me.
Yeah, I'm going over. Unless you just have this kind of bowl game layoff sloppiness potentially. This feels like both teams are going to score, in my opinion, because I look at it and to answer your question, it's offense for me. It's always offense. I think with Rattler and Juice, Carolina's going to double down, I think, on featuring those guys. And Notre Dame doesn't have their best pass rusher. He's like their all-time leading sack guy. He's gone to the NFL. And I look to the other side, though. Notre Dame runs the football. They have a quarterback who is was their starter to start the year, but hasn't started since those first 2 games. He got hurt. He's a running threat himself, but isn't an experienced passer. They have a really good run-blocking offensive line. We know what Carolina's issues have been on defense. I look at it kind of being they're going to run the football, probably has some success. Carolina's going to throw the football, probably has some success. Turnovers probably even this thing out a little bit, but I think both sides are going to put up some points.
According to OddsSharks, 72% of the money right now is on Carolina plus 2.5. And it looks like about 60% of the money is on the over. So it does feel like maybe a lower scoring game probably favors Notre Dame for the reasons that y'all mentioned, and a higher scoring game, a little bit more of a toss up. I guess, are we doing buy? Y'all aren't going to be here tomorrow, so I guess we should do buy or sell today. So here's another one. Just be thinking about this. Juice Wells targets. I think that's going to be a big number. No Jalen Brooks, no Josh Vann, no Jaheim Bell, no Austin Stogner. Trey Kenyon even caught a pass late in the season. A lot of the pass catching options not available for South Carolina. And Juice already said, he's like, hey, man, if I have to get an IV before the game, I'm going to do it. He's expecting, I think, a big workload. So We'll try to guess what that number is going to be a little bit later as we play some buy or sell. 803-404-6100. Want to hear more thoughts from you, predictions, concerns, if you have any, or are you just going in with sort of a house money mentality in this game? Let us know. Love Chevy phone line, Firehouse Subs text line, Twitter, Pearson Fowler, Coach P tweets, Wes Mitchell GC, Chris Clark.
More of the Extra Point coming up next on 107.5 The Game.
Treat your family to a Bullfrog hot tub from Griffin Pools and Spas. The perfect place to relax, unwind, leave the day behind. Only Bullfrog offers the Jetpack Therapy System. Each seat is customized to fit every body in your family, including the just-arrived Bullfrog Swim Spa. There's never been a better time to spa and save. Come into Griffin Pools today and reserve your new Bullfrog Spa. Bullfrog Spas. Peaceful body, peaceful mind, peaceful home. Discover more at griffinpoolsandspas.com.
Griffin Pools and Spas. We make you feel good.
Hi, folks. Johnny Stivers here for the all-new Stivers Hyundai. Our 50,000 square foot facility is complete with a massive two-story showroom, climate-controlled service drive, a quick service facility for your regular maintenance needs, and a huge, comfortable waiting room to rest or get work done while you wait. Now, through the end of the month, I've got 0% on most vehicles, and we have a huge inventory right now with more on the way. You'll never pay over sticker for one of my cars. So, Columbia, when you think Hyundai, think Stivers Hyundai on the corner of Farrow and Killian Road, where Price sells cars.
Groundbreaking runs in the family. Safety runs in the family. Extraordinary runs in the family. The 2022 Mercedes-Benz SUV family. Each of the impressive models feature world-class innovations ranging from MBUX voice-activated assistance technology to safety features like attention assist that can detect drowsiness and alert you when it's time to take a break driving. The SUVs include the sleek GLB with room to seat up to 7. The category-leading GLE, the GLS, one of the smartest SUVs on the road, the capable and stylish GLC, and the striking yet robust GLA. Each model is packed with cutting-edge technology every driver deserves. This family takes turns turning heads, brains, beauty, and athleticism. All they need now is for you to drive them off the lot. The 2022 Mercedes-Benz family of SUVs, extraordinary, is one test drive away. Learn more at MBUSA.com.
Offer not valid in all states or where prohibited by law. Loans are subject to lender approval. See website for details.
Wait. Tell me, where'd you get that money?
Oh, this? Oh, man. All this money came from 43money.com right online.
Are you saying you went to 43money.com and got all that money you needed fast?
Man, you know it. I went to 43money.com yesterday and bam, $5,000 was in my account today. Straight up.
Now, hold on. 43money.com helped you get $5,000 like that?
Yeah, man, that's right. 43money.com's lenders provide personal loans for up to $5,000 for people like you and me, even if you don't have good credit.
Man, I'm always short on cash. Can 43money.com help me get the money I need fast?
If you need extra money fast, go to 43money.com. Just have a checking account and a regular source of income. Go to 43money.com and you can get the loan you need now. Regardless of your credit, go to 43money.com to get the money you need fast. Type www.43money.com directly into the address bar. That's 43money.com. Again, 43money.com. 43money.com.
You've waited all year. Now it's here. The Big Finish sales event at Galliana Chrysler Jeep on Greystone. Keep your cash for Christmas shopping and buy a new Chrysler or Jeep with zip, zero, nothing down, and zero payments for the next 3 months. And exclusive of that offer, lease a 2022 Jeep Compass for just $299 per month. And get this, Galliana Chrysler Jeep has 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokees starting at $43,000. Plus, you can still custom order the exact Jeep you want for just $1 down and $1,000 below MSRP. Don't forget, Galliana Chrysler Jeep will take any trade in any condition. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. So if you're interested in buying a new Chrysler or Jeep with zip, zero, nothing down, and zero payments for the next 3 months. Gotta go to Galliana. Galliana Chrysler Jeep on Greystone. I-126 Sioux Exit in Columbia. Call 779-7300 or GallianaSC.com. Grand Cherokee stock number 37031. Compass stock number 29130. 39-month lease. $34.95 to signing. No security deposit. Subject to lender approval. Offers don't apply. Expires month end.
It's the Gamecock Central Takeover Hour, presented by Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen, with Pearson Fowler, Chris Clark, and Wes Mitchell on the home of the Gamecocks, 107.5 The Game.
Welcome back into the Gamecock Central Takeover Hour, 38 minutes after 11 o'clock on a Thursday. Happy Gator Bowl Eve to everybody listening here in town, and seemingly a lot of you on the road. Appreciate you making us a part of your morning. Appreciate you tuning in. A lot of you, it seems like, on the app. We have a little roll call here. wondering where everybody is and what the traffic situation is for anybody that's thinking about leaving Columbia soon. Jeffrey says he is at mile marker 77. It is a parking lot. Unnamed texter, by the way, says he's got us loud and clear in Allendale. That's good. Says he's taking back roads to Georgia, and then I guess hopping on 95 there when you actually get an extra lane. Who is this? Oh boy, Jerry sent me a picture. Looks like just a big red line going down 95 from his Maps app. And then David says got to go down 321 all the way to about mile marker 5. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
We got a bunch of folks checking in. Keep it coming. Appreciate it. We do live traffic, during drive time here because it's one of the benefits of local radio. We're just going to have it all day as people make the trek down to Jack. It seems like everybody, I don't know who's going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah, it feels like there's a exodus for sure.
Are we going to see our first ever tumbleweed in Columbia, South Carolina?
Hey, might be a great time if you are still here, though, to go out, hit the restaurants, hit the bars. I mean, whatever you want to do if you're one of those people that doesn't like to be bothered or wait in line.
Yeah. Or
Great
one restaurant in particular that's going to hook you up for all of everything you could want for
I
game
like
day.
this.
If
It's
you
Firehouse.
like, just imagine you're sitting on your couch. Maybe you got some new slippers on that you got from Santa Claus, and you have a big tray. You don't even have to share with anybody. Sandwiches, cookies, chips, maybe most importantly, pickles.
Maybe an entire bucket of pickles.
Yeah.
Because that is
maybe
possible.
you can just stick it in your car and use it as an air
Firehouse
freshener.
14 locations around the Midlands, in fact. And so you can order a bucket of pickles if you want to try that. Just ask them. I'm sure they'll try to hook that up. You can order a tray, catering online, anything that you want to get. But something you can also get if you just need lunch. If that's kind of your baseline, I just need one meal, lunch, go to one of the 14 Firehouse Subs Midlands locations, and the sub of the day, Monday through Sunday, so any day of the week that you are in Columbia or the Midlands, $5.99 for a small, $7.99 for a medium. Make sure you mention the specific daily special. And today, guys, is Thursday, which means it is Spicy Cajun Chicken Day. If you don't want that, try another day, or if you're just in a Firehouse Subs in the mood for it, hit the new prime rib steak sub. It is not a sub of the day, but it is definitely fantastic. So check that out. You can walk in and order. You can order on firehousesubs.com with Rapid Rescue. You can download the Firehouse Subs app to join the rewards program to get more free Firehouse Subs the more you eat. Or you can even text us here on the Firehouse Subs text line at the station, 803-404-6100. Weigh in with your Gator Bowl takes. You will actually get a link back to order directly from Firehouse Subs. So make sure you check out the sub of the day from one of 14 Midlands locations.
Subs on subs on subs. Also, is it fair to say, while not the sub of the day, that the prime rib sub is like your sub of every day now? Pretty much?
I think that's kind of my new favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate Firehouse Subs for sponsoring the Gamecock Central Takeover Hour. Unnamed texter, outside of the usual playmakers, Juice, Spencer, Juju, what player will make a big impact tomorrow that we haven't talked about much this season? A lot of guys will have opportunities. Wes, I'll even let you go either side of the football.
Either side? Okay, give me Landon Sampson. I'm gonna go completely. I think that you're gonna see the primary receivers still play a bunch. Juice Wells, obviously. It's not like they don't have receivers left. Like Juice Wells is still there. Carry on, Marion Brown, Xavier Legette. Those guys are going to play. They're going to be the primary guys. But I do think you're going to see maybe an Omega Blake, a Landon Sampson, one of those guys get into the rotation. Now, it may still even be a stretch to say, they're going to need some things to go right for one of those guys to be the guy that makes a big play. But I think there's an opportunity for them to go be on the field, which is more than has been the case on offense, really for the entire season.
Here's why that's a great answer to this question, because my follow-up question is, which receiver position does this guy play? Who literally, he has not seen a snap this year, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Inside guy, outside guy? Where's he going to make an impact?
I don't know. A lot of these guys, they move around. In theory, perfect world, Omega's more of an outside guy. Landon probably more of a slot guy, just based on skill set. Now, I do think this is a game you may see some guys have to play different spots. AB has played inside or outside in his career. More of a slot guy in a perfect world, but I would think you're probably going to see potentially the carry on in the slot and AB outside, of course, with Juice Wells on the field, or you could see either or inside and maybe Leggett outside. But I think those 4 guys are kind of going to be 3 of those top 4 will be your main guys in this game. But then I think Landon and Omega will have a shot to get in there as well.
All right, Chris, who's somebody that fans are going to have to look up on like Gamecocks Online to be like, I don't know what number that is. I don't know who that person is. And he's balling out right now.
Do we have to go like super obscure, like a freshman, or can it be
No,
someone
not
who normally?
necessarily.
I mean, I feel like this is a good opportunity for Amarian Brown, for instance.
Okay.
Like, I don't think he has a touchdown this year, so he's not. I mean, he's played a bunch, right? So he's not most people are going to know who he is when he's out there, when he gets the football. So I'm not going to dig quite as deep, because I still think, to Wes's point, that we'll still see a lot of, guys that have started, guys that have played. Those will still be the guys out there. But Amarian Brown had his best game as a Gamecock during last year's bowl game, right? So maybe with some of the
he's
defections,
just a December guy.
Yeah, I mean, well, with some of the defections, I think there's more snaps for him and probably more opportunities to make plays.
Juice was talking about one of the DBs that's been playing more this camp, and he said he's just got massive hands and wears like 4X gloves. Do y'all know who that was?
No, I think I missed that.
Somebody that's been playing safety for him, because y'all both went offensive guys, and I'm curious. Maybe not. I mean, the textures question is more about who's going to make a big impact, but I want to see, for example, what Keenan Nelson looks like getting his first significant action. Some of the other guys that probably will be somewhere in the 2 deep next year that aren't going to be there. That has from what you have heard from practice, is one of, let's say, the young defensive backs or young defensive tackles stood out more than, or stood out enough that this is maybe someone we'll be talking about after the game?
Not that I've heard, but I will say this. I did hear early on in this camp, basically bowl camp, whatever you want to call it, that Keenan Nelson Jr. was going to have a chance to play at nickel. But then, they were talking to Kawan Banks earlier this week, and he said he had been in the mix at nickel as well. And Kawan's been a guy who's played, if he plays nickel, he will have played all over. He's played at corner, he's played at safety, and now has been repping at nickel as well. I tend to think, and this is completely reading between the lines, I think you're going to see DQ stay at safety. He's been back and forth this year. And then one of those other guys slide in at nickel. And then, of course, you'll have OD Fortune and Marcellus Dow outside at cornerback. And then Eamon Worry as your other safety.
We'll have plenty more time, of course, throughout the course of the day here on 107.5 The Game to break down the game. And we will have an hour and a half of this show tomorrow before the pregame coverage starts on 107.5 The Game at 10:30. But we'll go ahead and get our buy or sell out of the way now. Y'all are going to be either on the road or in Jacksonville. Hopefully not still on the road. Hopefully traffic's not that bad. Hopefully y'all are going to be in Jacksonville by the time we normally play buy or sell. So we'll do that next.
The Halftime Show with Jay Phillips and Terry Ford.
I remember sending off Dave to join the KISS Army when I was in the 2nd grade. Is that about the same thing?
Similar, very similar, except you can do it online. Kinsiders.
Kinsiders.
They're sisters. They have VIP, before, and you get to meet them, and they sign your stuff and all that, and you get to hang with them and, talk to everybody in the band.
They shook Dave's hand. He hasn't washed his hands since.
I pull my shirt down, give him a Sharpie. Here, sign my chest.
sign my chest.
All right. See, this is my fault. I usually want to blame other people for things. This is my fault.
Noon to 3.
On your home of the Gamecocks.
107.5 The Game.
The new year is here.
Time for a change. Start a recession-resistant new career in the high-demand IT field with My Computer Career in just months. Already in IT? Build your cybersecurity skills and prep for thousands of open positions employers nationwide are desperate to fill. Attend classes live online or on campus, and financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the GI Bill. Make this your year. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. That's mycomputercareer.edu.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Cheryl Underwood, and I want to tell you something. My digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. Now I feel great. That's because I increased my fiber intake with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm still hooked. I just took Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down, so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge? For a coupon and daily support, sign up at Metamucil.com today.
SC Department of Corrections is hiring food service specialists with a $7,500 sign-on bonus. Start a new career with great employee benefits today. Visit joinscdc.com for info. Sponsored by SC Department of Corrections, SCBA, and this station.
Christmas Day has come and gone, and somebody gave you gift certificates this year to Shooter's Choice on Sunset Boulevard in West Columbia. Ho, ho, ho. Great after Christmas deals can be found on firearms and accessories, scopes, ammo, and gun safes. And no sales tax through the end of the year, December 26th to December 31st. The experienced staff is on hand to assist you in finding exactly what you're looking for. So those gift certificates are well spent. Make it your first choice, your best choice. Make it Shooter's Choice.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Subscription required.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 90% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to 4hims.com/joy. At Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the biggest brands at 90% off. That's right, get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but 90% cheaper. It's the same medication you get from your doctor, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/joy. That's 4hims.com/joy for your free online visit. FORHIMS.com/JOY.
Hi, folks. Johnny Stivers here for the all-new Stivers Hyundai. Our 50,000 square foot facility is complete with a massive two-story showroom, climate-controlled service drive, a quick service facility for your regular maintenance needs, and a huge, comfortable waiting room to rest or get work done while you wait. Now, through the end of the month, I've got 0% on most vehicles, and we have a huge inventory right now with more on the way. You'll never pay over sticker for one of my cars. So, Columbia, when you think Hyundai, think Stivers Hyundai on the corner of Faro and Killian Road, where Price sells cars.
You do not want to miss this. Before 2022 is over, you can get 22% off your carpet, air duct, upholstery, and tile cleaning from Zerorez Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning. Start 2023 off right by already having your home insanely clean with Zerorez. To save, you must complete your cleaning by New Year's Eve. So schedule now before all the spots are gone. Use promo code N22 at ZerorezColumbia.com to save 22% off your booking. That's promo code N22 at ZerorezColumbia.com.
Broadcasting live from the Herndon Chevrolet Studios. This is 107.5 The Game. Stop by or shop online today and see why Herndon Chevrolet makes you smile.
It's the Gamecock Central Takeover Hour.
Presented by Firehouse Subs. Founded by firemen with Pearson Fowler,
Chris Clark, and Wes Mitchell.
On the home of the Gamecocks.
107.5
The Game.
Couple minutes left here on the Gamecock Central Takeover Hour. Welcome back in Thursday morning. Pearson, Preston, Wes, Chris here with you. Thanks for making us a part of your day. People tuning in from all over. Many of you on the road, headed down to Jacksonville for the Gator Bowl. 3:30 kick tomorrow, and our pregame coverage. I mean, we're kind of doing it now, but our pregame coverage will officially start at 10:30 tomorrow, right here on 107.5 The Game. Steve, who is a Carolina band dad, weighing in, says I-95 mile marker 70. Traffic flowing at a brisk 6 miles per hour. Says lots of Carolina, Clemson, Tennessee fans traveling today. So good luck to all of you that are on the road. I should tell you, don't text and drive. Like, don't text us where you are. But it sounds like most of you are sitting still anyway. So probably safe to do so. But safe travels to everybody. Good luck getting down there. Wes and Chris are going to be down there tomorrow, so you will not be here with us on the show, an abridged version of the Extra Point anyway. But with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and play some Buy or Sell, which we normally do on Friday. And Buy or Sell is got a great sponsor for us all season.
Yeah, Kendall Walsh, my realtor, she can be yours as well. Give her a shout, 803-414-3590. Workwithwalsh@gmail.com, @workwithwalsh on Twitter and Instagram. Also, want to give a shout out to Olivia from Wilmington, who is on the way. She says there's an accident on 95 South, and she is listening to the show as we speak on Facebook. So shout out to her. Buy or sell, guys. We're going to stick with our trick plays, I guess. 3.5 trick plays combined. We'll fight it out on Tuesday over whether it was a trick play or not. But who's buying, who's selling? Let's see. Pearson, you're first.
Combined or just for Carolina?
Combined.
Buy.
Got to buy. Anybody else feeling particularly comfortable on this one?
I'm going to go under. Sell.
Sell for Chris. Preston, what you got, man?
I'm going to go sell, and I'm going to tighten the reins on what's considered a trick play.
Oh, you're going to argue your way out of this one. All right. I respect it. We'll even this one out. I'll buy.
Right.
Juice Wells, obviously going to be a major target for South Carolina. Their best receiver on this team. And now without some of the other guys who could potentially take away targets from him, over under or buy or sell? Buy or sell 12.5 targets. So really what you're saying is, do you buy that there will be 13 or more targets, basically?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to buy. Carolina's going to have to pass a lot. Marshawn Lloyd's gone. I don't know how heavily they were going to lean on the run anyway. They're going to pass a lot. 20 connections between Spencer and Juice in the last two games. The hard thing is they don't like the official stat sheets don't have targets in college football like they do in the NFL, so it'll be a little extra homework for us. Maybe PFF will have those
has
numbers.
it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
So we'll track it, but yeah, I think it's going to be a heavy dose of Juice. Yeah.
Do you remember how many targets or know how many targets he had the last couple of games?
Well, he had what? Did he have 11 catches against Tennessee and 9 against Clemson, or 13 and 7 or something like that? I would guess he had double-digit targets in both games.
He had, I know. You want me to say it? Because I have a stat.
Oh,
Real quick.
yeah.
Real quick. 25 combined targets, 20 catches. 14 targets against Tennessee
And 11.
with 11 catches. 11 targets against Clemson, 9 catches. Also, Juice Wells, statistically one of the best seasons in the country. 64 catches, an incredible drop rate, as in positive, non-drop rate, I guess you could call it. His reception percentage, which is targets, receptions relative to targets, 77.1%.
Wow.
Among receivers nationally that have 64 or more catches, Juice has 64, only 3 guys have that mark or better. The Biletnikoff Award winner, Jalen Hyatt, does not have, he has a 75% reception rate. And to answer Wes's buy or sell, I will buy.
All I hear is Juice is a beast, basically.
Accurate.
What you got, Preston?
I want Carolina to win, and we seem to win when we get them a lot of targets, so we're going to buy that.
My prediction for today's game on Gamecock Central, or tomorrow's game, was basically, we had to make one prediction, not a score, was basically this is going to be the Spencer and Juice show. So as much as I want to sell this just because everybody else bought it, we're going 4 buys. And Juice is the man. His name's Juice. How can you not be great if your name is Juice? Big Juice fans here. Buy or sell, more than 52 points combined in this game. That's the over-under right now.
All
so
right. We'll fly through this. Buy.
Bye.
Wow. I'm buying too. All right. Gamecocks win the game. South Carolina currently, a 2.5 point underdog in this game, which means it's going to be relatively close, at least as far as the Vegas folks believe. What we got?
Buy.
I buy.
Buy.
It's a 4 for 4.
Wow. We just did like a double Backstreet Boys. Bye, bye, bye.
Whoa.
I thought that was in sync, but
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Whatever.
all right, y'all.
Whoops. Why do we know that?
Yeah, exactly. Y'all are the one with egg on your face there, not me. All right. Cool. That's it. All right. See y'all. Enjoy Jacksonville. Thank you all for listening. That's not it for us necessarily this week. I'll be back tomorrow. The Extra Point will be back. And then don't forget, 10:30 a.m. here on 107.5 The Game, Gamecocks Game Day with Heath and Terry, sponsored by the Anastapulo Law Firm, serving Carolina for 30 years. If you're injured, call 800-ALL-7. Safe travels to everybody that is making their way down to Jacksonville, for everyone that's holding it down in Columbia like I am. We'll talk to you tomorrow.